Okay, well, back down. See, here, Darradale parking lot. Ah, that's something I don't know what I have to say. I actually don't know why I'm here in general, but, yeah. Right now I'm doing a testing of a route. Base Route 95. It's gonna basically replace, Route K, which is the revised version of 215, or... Okay, it's just the 215 with a different letter. So... Yeah, basically that whole thing got denied by Lakeland itself, so instead the G, the H, and the I are going to be made into service, and Canta can make the 95 run. So, basically H brings you here from Collins Collins to Transit Center, yeah, Beverage Mirror, the G takes you into Greenville, and then you get the 203, and I is the bus that's going to take you around Darradale itself, basically, that's coming later, yeah. But you basically get the H from Collins here. You get the 95 from here all the way to Springfield Mall in one direct route. Right now, it's not gonna be any passing on there because there's no one here because the parking route that no longer really in service. But it'll come back one day, probably, maybe. How much of the seat do I not use? Like, how the heck am I even sitting here? This actually, where the heck are my feet? I just noticed I don't actually have feet. Yeah, jeez. Wait. Yeah, these are my pants. Yeah, I don't actually have feet. Okay. I feel like you were never supposed to be able to see that. I don't know, I have feet. Okay, never mind. Somehow I'm taller than the bus I'm sitting in. Okay. Anyway, but like I said, the K don't really count unless Canta wants to make a 215, which, I'm kidding, we're not doing because that's basically a 14 from Springfield Mall. That might just make a really long 14, but that probably won't happen here because there's be too many people on the bus. So yeah, we're going this way. Basically, it's Express 95 serves for pick up people for the H that comes from Collins to here. So basically, it's like a probably about an hour-long trip to get Springfield Mall. Like the 215 used to make it like an hour trip anyway, so that was local service. I mean, an hour and a half on local service. So this will be basically an hour trip for the H. It takes you directly down Roosevelt Boulevard, bring you here. The G takes you all through Darradale and back roads, the Westfield Walmart and all that. But so realistically, at this point, you can just go to Walmart around Westfield and be about the same scenario. You don't have to go away Springfield Mall though. Sure, there's more stores, but yeah. You got that now. You don't have to go all the way out there. And if you really want to, without all these, you get to 14, just walk. Get to 14, 94, 92, and then get off that and walk down the street. Or switch to one of the buses going to the Springfield Mall right to the county line. There's a lot of effort ways of getting there. Shit, probably like an hour and a half long journey, but this is the same scenario. You just get on an express route. I was looking back at, if you do go shopping at a mall, where are you going to fit all this stuff at? I tell you, I've tried even stuff on the 301 in Delaware. It doesn't work. There's I have a lot of bags. You only got 2 seats. It don't work. So this may still end bad for people who are actually going shopping. But anyway, right now I'm just kind of overthinking this whole thing. I'm taking this to Springfield Mall. I think it's basically a non-stop journey. Just one. I've literally 2 stops actually. One of them's here. The other one's South Springfield, the I-90 South when I go up the highway. Because we don't stop at Greenville, we don't stop anywhere else, we just directly to Springfield. Same scenario having the H as the Intercity shuttle, because you just got the 93 that comes here. Now that'll be your other bus. The Intercity shuttle has 2 buses that's catered to. This one and 93 from Darradale Peak. So yeah, people actually have a way of getting around now. If Darradale Peak brings you all the way out here, then get the H, then this brings them on and get H into town. Kinda makes sense. I'll take the sign to change so I can actually leave. That'll take a little longer. Hold. Good. See, at 12:05 I'm leaving so I can get a accurate amount of time of how long it takes to get from here to Springfield. Good. Five Darradale Peak, Darradale parking lot. The 12 would get you here probably like 12 o'clock or 12:03. So just leave 12:05 just so you're on time. And if the 12's late, the 8 is late, you're screwed, basically. And I guess these both have to transfer to the 12, so I'm not gonna get that right. I'm gonna keep going with 12. It's H or whatever I was saying. Idiot. You see the giant coach. You know where the road goes, so you easily know what's gonna happen here. Yeah, idiots. Do not buses work yet? See, the next step's I-90 South. I thought his name is Interstate. I really keep forgetting. Also, I told you, there's one benefit of this route right now. Nobody's going to be able to complain the whole way here. Just gonna cut across 3 lanes, one shot. Don't worry about any else on the highway. And hopefully no one decides to get in this one lane. Normally they have to stay in those lanes, so we should be good for the whole trip. I'm hoping. And yeah, let's be asses. See? You know, just hit them. I'm just gonna hit them. That's if you're gonna get in front of a giant coach. They shouldn't get whatever they get for thinking it's good idea to get in front of a coach. That's your scenario. I think it's telling me don't keep trying to switch the camera a lot. So let me do anything anymore. Okay, now just following what I do. It's top speed already. That goes from Darradale Peak, doesn't it? Yeah, that goes from Darradale Peak, so you can always get to 101, and then, geez, 101, then ice. Sure, that's like probably like an hour-long trip too, because you're going in the wrong direction to go the right direction, and that actually goes straight to Lakeland too, at like 100-something miles an hour. So, yeah, it's a train version. It's faster. I wouldn't recommend putting food on those things, because if it crashes, you're screwed. That's what's speeding, so you just got a restaurant on the train too, so it works. Like, it beats being on a coach though. That's the main thing I remember. This one, I don't think it likes me using any cameras. Those things. Every time I want me to use any of the kid cameras. For a reason. Huh. There you go. Yeah, sure. Sometimes the lights don't side come on. Yeah, I could be stopping on once. It wouldn't do it. Come on, tell you something. Yeah, at least officially. Never mind. We have not made Greenville yet. Is this a train bridge? How high up is a train around here? Just like for the 104. I'm trying to think. You could take the 101 from Springfield and the 104 from Greenville, And then from Woodland you get the if you get the 14, that takes Lakeland. That's an option too. Of course, the 104 runs like once an hour, so it takes a lot of planning to go shopping without buses in this case. Taking the train takes a lot of planning and a lot of money because ICE costs a lot of money. Just subways, I don't know, probably like $5 to go with that. Except it's like $4 for one zone. So, yeah. I'm assuming it's based on SEPTA's prices. The train lines in this town are high up, aren't they? Okay, he's gonna hate that sound. Come on, idiot, move. It's not speeding, right? It's not letting me to just get one place, one shot, does it? Well, at least now we officially know it's not the passenger that causes those problems. Okay, come on, get out the way, get out, pick a lane, dummy. Okay, I didn't mean me pick a lane. Well, actually, at least someone's gonna try to jump over here now. Nobody? I did it. You gotta wonder how the heck these idiots drive. Like, seriously, who stops in the middle of merging? You're gonna merge, you stop afterwards, and then you speed up. I thought if I can do it in a coach without mostly crashing, let's point that out. Move it, move it, move it. Move it. 190 north. But these are actually much faster routes than the long ones that go all the way from Lakeland. Much faster. Look back, I guess you would have to worry about this weirdly shaped highway exit. Also, I feel like this is not the kind of road this bus should be on. What's that? Actually, I look back, I'm pretty sure 301 gets on this kind of highway exit. That's an actual bus like this, so don't hit the barricade, don't hit the barricade, do not hit the barricade, do not hit the barricade. You need the barricade. I know one thing, gravity will be kicking in right now, telling you you're an idiot. Anything, last time I was up here, that old train line thing was not there, so that's something nice to now seeing your picture now. The city skylight, the city skyline's still there. But I'm pretty sure none of those buildings are actually existing. Okay, don't get in the way. Do not get in the way. Do not get in the way. I'm just gonna plow through a few people because reality, I'm gonna fall off the highway anyway. I probably would have if I didn't hit the people. Nine feet up, gravity just didn't care that time. Didn't even try to speed up on that one. I think so. It's the first exit, right? I think it's the only exit. Yeah, dash to him. We can't go there yet, so it's the first exit going off. And then we'll be I-90. I want to say. I think it'll be after I-90 North's exit, so yeah, south will be next. I'm pretty sure you get off and it's the main thing that switches. I don't know what I'm talking about. Almost doing good. Almost doing good. And the idiot has to still ruin it. Back. It's not like there's a traffic jam. They just don't know how to speed up. It's a terrible idea. Should not give us no space to put a car in between me. You know what? They're not even in this lane. They're just riding over there for some dumb reason. Okay, now she's getting in the way of public transportation. Jesus, that was a hill. Make it. Don't hit the hill. Don't not. Also, has this always been like this, or did this just seem to grow since last update? Dang, I'm telling like I know what happened there. I'm pretty sure it hit any bit of grass and it just kind of fell into the pit. Again, luckily no passengers are on the bus. I'm pretending like that didn't happen. I'm pretending like that didn't happen, right? Yeah. You can't prove it happened. Those idiots did it. That's what happened. They did it. Seriously, is that hill been like that all the time, or that's just since the newest update, actually 8 months ago? You see the bus. You see the giant bus. Like, moving slow, but still, it's a bus, and it's pretty bigger, much bigger than any bugs on the road right now. Route 95 to Springfield Mall. Still doesn't sound like sort of thing, but you got 93 and 94. You got 92 to 93, 94, and 95. Ironically, this is the only one that doesn't go to Darradale Peak. Still fits in with the 90s or 90. Jesus, the long numbers. The numbers there. Not even long numbers. Looking back at it. I don't know where this idiot in the red Jeep's going. He not had the light. He's not turns it on or nothing. Make sure you gotta shut across. Yeah, he's kind of gotta go off the highway to get right back on it. Yep. You knew something about that in there. I don't know what. Looking back at it, I just thought about how was I supposed to get back on the highway? Was it because I was inside the bus? Really? Oh, yeah, they're coming. They're in a slow time, but they're getting up here. This is the only stop I have other than Darradale Peak. Welcome aboard, Route 95, Express to Springfield Mall.
Hi. Hello.
I do need a sign to Express to Springfield Mall, obviously. Not just Springfield Mall, because that makes it sound like it's a local bus. That one, they get to be in luxury treatment to go around the corner. Kinda bad. At least when I had to get on this before I used to going from Christiana Mall to Wilmington. Then on more occasions going all the way to Dover, but this bus driver knows the case. Talk to me. All I gotta do is go around the corner. But I don't know where I'm going. Well, around the corner. I'm sure I can just do this whole thing here. Hold. A horrible bus sort of thing now. This used to be a good thing to get to Springfield Mall. You had to hold bunch of turning and ramps that get me stuck on things. And that whole 40, 50, I guess like 45 feet long. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it don't really work in this place no more. So many things for it to get stuck on and end up shaking. What is this, the parking lot? North lot, something like that? No one ever gets on here. Come on. There you go. Hold it. I was about to say, I don't remember where the K went parked at when it was here, so yeah, I just thought about the K parked over here. Didn't actually make it to the main lot. Its last I was on this side, so kind of screwed that up there. Also, how would I do this? I need to put a sign up: do not park your car in these lanes here. Because the buses are going to hit you if you get in the way. Especially this kind of bus. If I put in a whole long turn, they're just kind of go right through the little Honda Civic. Maybe the police car. It like really does not like curves. Yeah. Do not use these things against it. Come on. That's good. Get out. You might want to use the smaller buses for this route, actually. Like, the Inside Coach, sure, it's an express route, but, Springfield Mall is not really big on big coaches anymore. It's not a speed bump. It's really bad paint. Hey, where was this thing parked at? Just park on the last lane, actually. I could probably still make that there. Yeah, the 125's not gonna come along anytime soon. Don't. Good. Route 95, Springfield Mall. No, looks better saying Darradale. Avenue. Come on, move, jump. Yeah, it's a better thing right there. But yeah, right now, 95 will most likely be to replace a K. You might, again, you're probably gonna want to use a smaller bus, but it could do it, or you could just catch the train. That's a good option too. The 101 and ICE, or the 101, 104, and then the 14. You're gonna catch a bus anyway in this case, because both trains, well, actually, ICE goes all the way to Lakeland, but yeah, most people just get up at Darradale, and ride the bus where they have to go. You live in Darradale after all, so might as well. So it's like you got the H of the 14, so yeah. Right now, Route 95. Yeah, Route 95, Express to Springfield Mall. In testing form, it might seem like it was dangerous, got stuck, broke into, fell into a pit and some other things, but it made it here, and people would have been fine enough. So yeah, it counts. Yeah, if you don't like it that much, get on a train. That's the scenario here. Just get on a train. So yeah, let's have more. 35, 95, any other 5s here? No? Okay. Yeah, nice. Good. And engines are gone.